Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be they thought they could manipulate and shame you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they thought they could manipulate and shame you. Okay, now you got to realize something, y'all. When you begin to give people something different than what they're used to, they're gonna try to manipulate you, right? They're gonna try to shame you so they can get the old you back. See, they don't too much care about this new version crap. I'm gonna just be honest, y'all. They don't care about this. I'm becoming the better me crap. They don't care about it, right? We want the old version, right? The old version is cooler. The old version is better. The old version loves us more. The old version was able to be used. The old version allowed us to control him or her. Do y'all follow what I'm saying? Somebody drop in the comments and say, I follow you, Reno, if y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. Now, understand this, y'all. You know, those who want to manipulate and shame you, you shouldn't be around them anyway, y'all. And unfortunately, it's the closest people to us, okay? And so with that being said, family, we're going to go ahead and get directly into this video, y'all. But before we do so, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. And not only that, y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's go ahead and get into it, chosen ones. Number one, you are operating beyond their understanding. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you are operating beyond their understanding. Right? See, when you are operating beyond someone's understanding, this means that, they don't understand how you are moving anymore. They don't know why you do the things you do anymore, right? And so instead of accepting your growth, somebody drop in the comments and say, accept my growth. Instead of accepting your growth, right, they rather shame your growth. They rather manipulate your growth. They rather diminish your growth, right? Again, y'all, what's all this growing crap? Why are you trying to grow, right? You need to stay where you are, right? We all right here. We okay with being in this small little box. Why you trying to go out here and see what's out here in the world, right? Why you trying to go out here and explore your spirituality, right? Why you trying to get closer to God? Why you trying to become the better version? Are y'all following what I'm saying, y'all? And so as you are beginning to move sharper, as you are beginning to move wiser, as you are beginning to move more knowledgeable, right? People sit back and they look at you like you're crazy, okay? Y'all, I hate to say it, but it's so many individuals in this world, and I'm gonna speak about Kanye West for a second, right? I know a lot of people gonna say, man, you tripping, Reno. The Kanye West now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Clearly, this man has lost his mind. I'm just gonna be honest, y'all, right? But when they first started calling Kanye West crazy around the George Bush comments, actually he was actually in his prime at that particular time. Right? In those times, y'all, Kanye was in his prime. Like, before he lost his mom, that's when he had a lot of sense. That's when he was very smart. That's when he was a musical genius. And he's still good at music, but Reno, what are you saying right now? What I'm saying is, y'all, when people begin to see your growth, this is when they call you crazy. When people begin to see you, become successful, this is when they begin to call you crazy or overly obsessed with your dream. When people see that you're locked in, people want to make you feel like something is wrong with you. So once again, y'all, before somebody try to take what I said out of context, the Kanye West now, that man, they're crazy. I'm just be honest, y'all. But when he was in his prime, right? When he was actually Kanye, before Make America Great Again, Kanye, before the Kanye we seen on the boat, receiving fellatio. I ain't talking about that Kanye, the one who talk crazy. I'm not talking about that Kanye, y'all. I'm talking about when Kanye, was in his prime, when he was making great music, when he just started stepping outside of his comfort zone and making different type of music, but it was still slamming. Oh yeah, I'm talking about Jesus Walks Kanye. Right there, y'all. That man had plenty of sense. And I use that as an analogy so you can realize that you are in that same boat, okay? You don't got to be a mega star, but what I'm saying is, y'all, when you begin to operate beyond someone understanding, they will try to manipulate you. They will try to shame you for doing something different. Once again, maybe you're trying to get closer to God, right? Maybe you're trying to do things better, with yourself. Maybe you're trying to heal, right? Maybe you want to distance yourself because you want to stay away from toxic people. Like, understand what I'm saying, y'all. Okay, understand what I'm saying. You are operating beyond their understanding. Okay, once again, y'all, this is why they try to manipulate and shame you. Okay, somebody drop in the comments and say, you can't shame me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, you can't shame me. Okay, number 2, it's gonna be this, y'all. They can't read you. That's another one, y'all. They can't read you. Now, this is where things get interesting, right? Because oftentimes our family know exactly how to read us. Our friends know exactly how to read us. The closest people to us understand how to read us, right? Even your coworkers can start understanding how to read you too, right? Your classmates, they understand how to read you because you have been around them, for a period of time. Now, not like family, right? Or those who you probably grew up with, but they can kind of understand it. It's just a human psychological thing, right? However, y'all, when you are now distancing yourself, right? Or you have been away from your hometown or away from people that you have been comfortable with for a long time, y'all, when you begin to do these things, people won't understand how to read you how they used to. Right? It get a little different. It get a little different. And the reason why, y'all, is because, again, maybe you reading different type of books. Maybe you watching different type of shows or watching different things that you can actually consume for the betterment of yourself. Right? You ain't acting the same way. And this is what I'm saying, y'all. Why do people, or why don't loved ones and people close to you and those who you are connected to don't want you to grow? Why? Right? That's the sad reality, y'all. Okay? They are simply mad because they are no longer able to read you. Okay? When a person can't read you, they begin to assume. When a person can't read you, they begin to just automatically say, this is what it is. They automatically try to toss shame on you. They automatically try to manipulate you. They automatically try to make you feel like you are the bad person. All that's because they cannot read you. Simple as that, y'all. Somebody drop in the comments and say, you can't read me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, you can't read me. Okay, moving on to the next one, y'all, is going to be number 3, and that is, you are different from the bunch. All right, listen, y'all, you are different from the bunch. Y'all go ahead and drop that in the comments as well and say, I'm different. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I'm different. You are unique. Okay, you are uniquely gifted. You are very different from everybody that you have been raised around. All right, you have grew up around. Okay, people who you work with, you are different from the bunch. And so with that being said, y'all, people would try to shame you simply because you are not like them. People would try to manipulate you to be exactly like them. Like, a person can know that smoking cigarettes is terrible, right? They can know that smoking a cigarette can definitely kill you, from this disease called lung cancer, right? They can know that. However, you ain't smoking cigarettes like me, so I'm about to manipulate you into thinking that you should. Although I know that I shouldn't be doing it myself, right? These are evil intentions, y'all, okay? This is a person, or these are people with evil intentions. Reno, what are you saying right now? You are different from the bunch, and it makes them feel unordinary, right? It makes them feel abnormal. It makes them feel, like it's something wrong with them just because you're not doing what they do. Okay, and so with that being said, they're gonna try to manipulate you. They're gonna try to shame you. They're gonna try to make you feel wrong and feel bad because you ain't doing what they doing. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Somebody drop in the comments and let me know. Moving on to the next one, y'all, is gonna be number 4, and that is, they feel your distance. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back, Listen, family, they feel your distance, okay? And so oftentimes, y'all, when you have distance yourself, it is because it's for the betterment of you. All right. It is because you are beginning to grow. Once again, y'all, it is because God is working in your life. And so, oftentimes, when you are doing these things, y'all, oftentimes when you're doing these things, people are like, why are you distancing yourself? Yeah, y'all, they ask that question because they no longer have hands in what you're doing. they no longer have eyes on what you're doing. Are y'all following what I'm saying? See, it's the fact that they no longer have any type of say so, control, all these different things, y'all. It's no different from a woman inside of a narcissistic relationship or narcissistic marriage, right? When she's inside that relationship or when she's inside that marriage, that man makes her feel so bad because she's trying to better herself. That man probably make her feel so bad because she actually see what he's doing and she's trying to separate herself. So he talk about how she look. Talk about how she smelled, just start speaking on all of her insecurities, okay? And so she began to stop doing what's best for her and start sacrificing herself for him. I know somebody done been there, and it's okay, right? But this right here is the video of confirmation, letting you know something that you already probably know, or maybe you didn't even know this. I need you to understand something, y'all. It's simply manipulation, and they're trying to shame you, okay? Listen, y'all, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. You make perfect sense. You make perfect sense. But people will try to manipulate and shame you. People will try to manipulate and shame you. Following what I'm saying, y'all? Okay. Moving on to the next one, family, is going to be the last one, and that is number 5, y'all. Okay. That's simply going to be you're getting closer to God. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, you are getting closer to God. Okay. I was just having this conversation, y'all, with somebody close in. Listen, the closer you get to God, the further away you're going to be to the world, right? Or people who are connected to the world, okay? People who are, indulging with the world. The closer you get to God, y'all, the more people would dislike that. The closer you get to God, y'all, the more people will, begin to look at you crazy, look at you funny. I know it's weird. I know you probably like, but Reno, what's the problem? The problem is a person does not want you to better yourself, okay? They don't want you to do what God wants you to do, all right? Because they are being utilized by the enemy themselves. The enemy got his hand right there on them. Oh yeah, y'all, the enemy got his hand right there on their shoulder. And so they see you trying to get well. They see you trying to get better. They see you trying to, empower yourself with spiritual food, right? But they want you to starve. Oh yeah, y'all, it's okay to consume, evil, negativity, consume the things that the devil wants you to consume. It's okay for that, right? That's fine. But the moment you say, hey, I'm gonna stop drinking, the moment you say, I want to go celibate, the moment you say, I'm going to stop smoking, the moment you say, I'm going to stop doing whatever it is for a positive outcome, they going to make you feel bad for that. You changing. You ain't who you normally be. What is that, y'all? You ain't who you normally be, meaning you ain't the old person no more, right? You don't normally act like that. What do I normally act like then, right? So it's a problem for me to become a better person. It's a problem for me to want to get closer to God. It's a problem for me, right, to want to start changing and switching up my life and giving it to the Most High. It's a problem for me to do that. That's a real problem. No, I'm not the problem. You the problem. Somebody drop in the comments and say you the problem. I'm not the problem. You are the problem. Okay, and so I need y'all to understand that, on this journey, on your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening, you will get closer to God. However, you're going to have a lot of people who try to get in the way of that. Okay, you're going to have a lot of people who try to convince you that, hey, you got time. Understand something, y'all. Tomorrow is promised to no man. Tomorrow is promised to no man, which means, where's the time at? How do I have time when tomorrow is promised to no man, right? We don't have time. We don't. But with that being said, y'all, we never know how long our life is going to be. We never know how short it's going to be, right? The best thing that we can do is try to get right with God as quickly as possible. I'm not saying to be perfect. I'm just saying to repent. I'm not saying to try to act like you better than everybody. I'm just saying to become the better version of you. I'm not saying that you're going to do this overnight. I'm just saying fall in love with the journey of getting closer to God. And clearly that's what you're doing if you're watching this video, right? But with that being said, y'all, they will try to manipulate and shame you for doing so, okay? They will, y'all. They will. But with that being said, y'all, once again, this is a divine confirmation video, y'all. Just letting you know that it was a manipulation and shame attempt. Don't fall for it. You ain't crazy. They're going to try to make you feel like you crazy, but you're not crazy, okay? You are just operating beyond their understanding, all right? But with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and do a recap, and then we'll conclude this video. So number one, you are operating beyond their understanding. Number two, they can't read you. Number three, you are different from the bunch. Number four, they fear your distance. And number five, you're getting closer to God. Listen, y'all already know how we do. If you would like to purchase any one of my books, enroll into my social influence course, or book a one-on-one session with me, you can do so by clicking the link inside my description. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments social influence if you want to build up your social influence. Click that link in the bio and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.